Hello, welcome to your last bus stop on how to cornrow. I promise you after this tutorial, you will know how to cornrow to a large extent. So when you want to cornrow, you are going to be using 3 strands. So I am just going to section off a little part at the beginning of the place I want to braid. So I want the braid to run down here. We are going to share this small section into 3. Try to get them as equal as you can. So I have three sections here. We are going to be sneaking in here from the left hand side and the right hand side behind the middle strand. So the middle, any hair that is at the middle is like the guard. So we are going to be sneaking behind it to grab hair from the left, behind it to grab hair from the right. These 2 fingers are going to be the one grabbing the hair underneath the middle strand from this side and then from this side. So I am going to add just little hair into these 2 fingers. You pull it into the middle and we come in to feed this side. Grab a little hair, feed it into your thumb and index finger and pull it into the middle. Anybody that gets fed comes to the middle and then you grab hair to feed the other ones. So I just fed this one, I pulled it to the middle, go underneath the middle one, grab some hair, feed into this side, go underneath the middle, grab some hair, feed into here, go underneath the middle, grab some hair, feed into this side. When I am trying to feed in hair into this, my index and thumb finger from this side, I do not open it too much. If you open this too wide, you are going to lose the grip you have on the strands that you're adding to, and that is going to distort your braid. So go underneath, grab and add, go underneath, add, go underneath the middle one, feed this side, just like that, go underneath, feed, go under, feed. Now when you have advanced in braiding to an extent, when it's time for you to feed the hair from this side, you might not necessarily have to feed it with this hand helping you cut the hair and feed it into this place. You will unconsciously just grab, like you use these fingers to just grab. Can you see? I'll just grab in the hair like this. So go underneath, grab, unknowingly go underneath, grab. Can you see? It's just grabbing. This is the hair that actually got fed in. So I didn't use this hand to section it off and feed this one. When this hand is matured enough, it can feed itself. So it will just go grab some portion of hair like this, go grab, go grab. Can you see? It's grabbing just small hair at a time. Grab, go grab, go grab, go grab. If you have a problem with grabbing the hair, then you can just, let me say, once you're starting, until you are comfortable with not, if you grab too much hair, you're going to have a problem with your braids. Until you are comfortable grabbing just small hair, you have to use your hand and feed in small portion of hair. Small portion, just feed in small. You can see the quantity I'm feeding in. This is it, just very small. This, if you feed in a lot at once, you're going to have problem with your braid, and I am going to show you all that very soon. So there you go. And once you are done here, you can keep going on. This time you're no more feeding in hair, so you can just go underneath the middle, grab from underneath, grab from underneath, grab from underneath this middle one, go underneath the middle, grab, go underneath the middle. Let's demonstrate this one more time. So I section off the hair I want to use. To start off, you You mustn't use a comb to section off the first one. You can just use your finger to grab on the first set of hairs where your braid is starting. So now this is it. I am going to proceed to share this into 3. I am going to repeat what I just said in the previous one to make it as clear as I can. So I have 3 strands, 3 legs here, and this is the middle one. The whole idea of braiding this hair is to go underneath the middle hair and feed hair to this one. So I will take this hair from my left hand side, sneak underneath my right hand side. When I go to grab this hair, I add a little hair to it. Sneak underneath this middle one. When I go to grab this hair on this side, you add a little to it. Sneak underneath the middle. Once you go to add hair, so when I go to grab the strand on this side, I will add a little hair. When I go to grab the strand on this side, I add another hair. So I need to feed the person on this side. When I go to pick that person up, I add a little hair to this person. When I go to pick this person on this side up, I add a little hair to this person. And that is how we create this weaving here that keeps coming down. I go to grab on my left hand side, add a little to the strand that is there already, pull it into the middle. Whoever gets fed comes to the middle. Whoever gets fed comes to the middle. So now I am here to pick up this person. I add a little hair to it and bring it over to the middle like this. Grab from this side, bring this to the middle. Underneath it, I grab from this side, bring the fed one to the middle. Underneath it, I grab from this side, bring to the middle, grab. Can you see what's happening here? I am picking in small hair. I just open my thumb a little and sneak in a little hair. Pull that into the middle, go underneath it like this, go, add, go underneath, add. Pick this person up, give it a little boost, pull it to the middle. Pick this person up, give it a little boost, pull it to the middle. Pick this strand up. What I am going to demonstrate here is exactly what we are doing here, but because we want to keep moving, we keep adding small hair to continue our journey. It's like fueling those 3 strands that we started with here. Those 3 sections that we have here, we need to keep fueling them for them to keep moving down to this place. So when I go to pick this one, you boost it with a little bit more hair. Pick from this side, boost it with a little bit more hair. That is what is going to give them the energy to keep coming down, coming down, coming down. And you try to make sure you're grabbing just little hair equally. Don't go from this side and maybe pick like 5 strands and come here and pick 20. It is going to affect your braid. And that is one of the faults people have that I have noticed when beginners learn to braid. When I teach people to braid, that is one of the common complaints that they have. So I am going to make another video showing like the common mistakes or challenges I have seen braiders, people who are learning to braid, have or complain about. And then I will braid showing you what causes that mistake and show you how to correct that mistake. So now I am going to repeat what we have been doing here, but this time around we are no more adding hair. So the same movement, I have my middle strand, I grab onto this one, pull it to the middle. Now I am going to grab on this strand here from underneath this middle one. So I go underneath the middle, grab this one, pull it to the middle, go underneath, grab, go underneath the middle, grab. This technique applies to whether it is a big braid or a small braid. So I also want to point out to you that it is possible that you might not gravitate towards making your cornrow the same way I do. If you look at this tutorial from NE Braids on TikTok, you will find out that she grabs her piece of hair with her middle finger and her thumb. So if you find out that you just naturally tend to braid in a certain way but your braid still comes out okay, don't feel pressured to braid the exact way I am teaching. So just to have that in mind, I have seen like up to 7 different ways people grab their braids, and it's just interesting because the braid turns out to be perfect, the same end result. So do you. So let me try using another terminology and a bigger strand of hair, sorry, a bigger section. So we are starting with three portions, three sections, three, anything you want to call it, 2, 3 equal parts, just roughly equal sections. So I have 1, 2, 3. I will go underneath this guy here, grab this girl, but because I need her to journey downwards, I am going to add a little hair, about this quantity, to her to boost her, like this quantity, to boost her movement down. So once she is fed, I pull her into the middle and then go over to fetch this one from under. I am holding on to this one and I go underneath the first one to grab this girl here. So underneath, I grab her. Once you are starting your first step, you can braid just 3 of them, and then I pull her into the middle, go underneath this person in the middle and grab this girl. So I go underneath this one in the middle, grab the person here. Now I grab her with these 2 fingers on this hand. This is the hand you use in grabbing. You just open it a little to feed in the hair. You don't do this, don't at any point open up your hands too much, because you're going to lose the grip of this hair. You can see here, this finger is holding on to this. If you open your hand too wide, you're going to lose the grip of this and you have a problem. So you just open your hand enough to feed in few strands of hair. You can imagine how slim a strand like these hairs are. So you just need your hand to open enough to slide these babies in. That's all, just enough to slide these babies in. So I just use her to boost. I grab a little hair to boost this one I am picking from here. Yeah, pull her into the middle, go underneath, come over to this side. As I am ready, when I grab this person, this one here, I need to boost her too. So I get a little hair from here and add, see, slide it in, go underneath, come here, take a little, slide in, go underneath, take a little, slide it in, slide in, go underneath, grab and slide, grab. Whichever one you grab, you pull it into the center and it becomes your middle piece. Grab your piece on your left hand side, go underneath the middle piece, grab your piece on the right hand side, grab, add. So you can see it doesn't matter the size of your braid, the same principle applies. Grab, add. You can start off like this, but before you know, unconsciously you'll be ready to just pick up the hair with these 2 fingers without needing this one to support you or to help you fetch the hair. Grab, grab, grab. So the middle, underneath, grab, pull it underneath, grab, pull underneath, grab, pull, grab. Just like that, just like that. Go under, grab, 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 we grab, we go underneath the middle, we grab, we go underneath the middle, we grab. I decided to add this extra clip I found on TikTok so that you can just see someone else demonstrating exactly what I just mentioned or taught. And one thing I can promise you is that once you start braiding, you might start coming across some challenges like your braids not lying flat or it not being too strong. I made a video treating 7 common mistakes I have seen people have when I am teaching them to braid. Like when they go ahead to grab hair from outside, or the braids is too soft, not firm, or the braid not lying flat on the scalp. I just know there are 7 of them I treated in that video. I demonstrated what causes it and showed how to avoid that problem. All demonstrated. So you should check that video out. I will link it at the end of this one. Thank you for watching. Share with someone that needs to learn to braid, okay? Bye.